minutes to discuss. You may start now.
Well, good evening, everyone. Today, let's talk about a debate motion. Good teachers are the most important factor in educational success. To me, let's first start off with an argument for the motion. I think it's because good teachers could serve as role models for students. Indeed, the most fundamental educational principle is to let students to mimic a role model in order to become an astute being that is able to cope with real life situations. Like society is cruel, but good teachers are able to teach students how to handle it with lenient heart, with a philanthropic heart. Let's say competition in society. There are a lot of competition, like in workplaces or maybe inside a family between peers. So like good teachers are able to demonstrate them how to handle these type of situations in school, because school is an epitome of society, and I mean your parents, although they are very caring about you, they can't demonstrate it because home is different from school, right? So indeed, school as miniature of society could actually provide teachers an optimal condition to teach students how to become an intellectual being to cope with real life situations. How does it sound to you?
Yeah, we are on the same page, and I would like to cast a spotlight on an interesting keyword which has been mentioned by Candidate C, which is role model. To further elaborate your points, I do believe that student is in a developmental stage. That means they are inexperienced about the society. So I believe that teacher being the role models can guide them to set up a correct mindset in the future. And for me, I do believe that good teachers are the key to enhancing student academic results. It is true that as we all know that Hong Kong education system is exam oriented, so the DSE is the only mission and the only important things for students, and it will be bring a gigantic effect on their future prospects and about the university development. So I do believe that a good teacher can clearly answer student questions and guide them to seek for a high mark in the DSE. So do you have any idea about it?
Yeah, I think you have mentioned a very interesting idea, which is that DSE is very important, and the teacher can help us to get a good results. In my opinion, I agree that good teachers are the most important factor in educational success. It is because they can let us to more understand the knowledge. If we get the meaning in the lessons, we can get the good mark in DSE. And DSE is be all and all tests, and students cannot afford to fail, as it is a one-time bit for students' future prospects. Therefore, if we have good teacher, we more understand and to get a good mark in DSE. What do you guys think?
I totally agree with you. As you have just mentioned that a good teacher can help students to get a high mark in DSE, I would like to add that most people will think that the education success is getting good mark, but I would say that for the education success can help the student know the knowledge as well as just using in daily life is also a good teacher can do that. So nowadays most of the teenagers are superficial. They won't know the knowledge as well. They will just want to get the marks in test or just exam. So I would say the good teacher can help them to know the knowledge. The underlying of meaning of the knowledge can be taught by the good teacher. So I would say the good teacher is important factor in education success?
Wow, we've raised a lot of points, right? So like, I think what you guys would like to mention is that good teachers are the key for students to achieve high marks in DSE, which indeed determine their future prospects. And it's very true. And so I think we should also discuss the arguments against the notion that good teachers are the most important factor in educational success. To me, I think that indeed the most important factor of educational success is students themselves. Because imagine like good teachers could provide all the optimal conditions, all the essential materials for them to improve themselves to be a better being. But indeed, the person who take the final step is students themselves. Like I would say, students are like nestlings inside a bird nest, and teachers are the bird mom. Like the bird mom could give all the foods, all the waters to them, but indeed at the final moment, it is the nestling who decide to fly, who decide to hover in the sky. So like, it's the same goes for this situation. Students are the people who indeed take the final step. So I think the responsibility of improving themselves to achieve an educational success lies in students themselves.
Yeah, we are on the same page, and as you mentioned, that teacher is only a guide, but cannot to let them being success. They still need to use their hard working. So and for me, I do believe that teacher is only the followers of the syllabus that is it is exam-oriented education system. That means that it's true that Hong Kong teacher cannot be chosen what they are teaching, and they only can follow the syllabus. But in fact, Hong Kong education system is infamous for cramming, and which means that practical skills have been taken out from their textbook, only academic pursuits are on their teaching list. That means it's unable to seek for the standards of whole personal development. Do you have any idea about it?
Yeah, the overall educational principle in the system is also an imperative factor that is affecting whether an educational success can be achieved. And it's very true because teachers are complying with the educational principle proposed by the education rule, and they can't violate it, right? Because it's their job. So I think, yeah, there's two very good arguments against the motion. I'm really like the passion we are having right now.
我都係寫 room 嗰度，成個 contract 都有。我唔 firm 第一個係反對定係支持就安排。
我就支持。against
Candidate
A, what is the most important skill for a teacher to have?
I think it's the communication skills, and I would like to elaborate in two aspects. First, I do believe that, as mentioned, that student is in the developmentally stage that they are emotionally and they unable to control their emotion, and so I think a good communication skills for a teacher can let them to put themselves on the student's shoes and to help them to overcome those difficulties. And moreover, I think a very major standards for a successful education is academic pursuits and performance, and a good communication skills can let students easily to understand the knowledge.
What characteristics make a good teacher? What characteristics make a good teacher? What kind of students do teachers like?
I think that's some hardworking student the teacher will be like that because they will more hardworking to do the homework and study the exam, and because they have a DSE and DSE is very important, and they will this will affect their prospects and their futures work. So teacher will want to
Can you see? Have you ever been inspired by a teacher?
Yeah, certainly. Like a few months ago, I was greatly afflicted by the overwhelming pressure exerted by the fake dictating DSE examination. I was bewildered, bemused. Like I couldn't find, I kind of lost my inner harmony, and I'm at a trough where actually I'm very depressed. So I asked my teachers, what can I do to improve my mental well-being? Like I was just bewildered. I don't know what to do. I was perplexed by the current situation. So he told me that I should meditate, and meditate is actually a very good way. And I'm gradually finding myself back. Like I slowly understand why am I actually studying assiduously, and what my actual goal is. And he asked me to find the anchor in my heart, and he said my mentality is not rooted, and he inspired me to a very large extent that I'm actually able to find my inner self, and I'm very appreciate this effort.
Oh. Có dùng một cái. Do teachers get enough respect?
Yeah, change the question.
Do you think being a teacher is a good job?
I definitely think being a teacher is a good job because for nowadays the school is the most place that can build up our future, and for students without the parents, the teacher is another parents for them. I would say. So as in the school, teacher can give the live suggestion and engagement to the students. So I would say can helping the student to grow up is is a great thing. So I would say being a teacher is.
真係做咗啦。
唔係啊，其實我講到一半，突然之間 brainstorm 到好多嘢，跟住
真係做咗啦。
哇！你講咩 Birds of Mother， 我心諗無啦啦比喻啲咩啊？
真係。
Candidate A 咧，你第二個發言，sorry， 你第一個發言咧係做咗 response 係幾好啦，跟住我覺得你個 point 都幾好嘅，因為你話啲 teenagers 係 develop 緊啦，跟住就講佢哋有 correct mind 未可以即係嗰啲 teacher 可以俾佢一個 correct mindset 咁樣啦，跟住但係咧要睇翻個題目咧係講緊話 the most important factor in educational success， 即係你即係你最後嗰陣時咧，你係講到 DSE 係有 good grade 嘅，即係呢一個係會諗翻去 educational success， 但係你就咁拋咗呢個出嚟就冇講到啲 elect 咁樣，跟住你前面就會 focus 咗講 future， 就唔係冇關 educational success 嘅，跟住之後你個 IR 咧，我覺得你個topic sentence 咧爭啲咯，即係你咪講話 communication skills 嘅，但係其實嗰個應該唔係 communication skills 咯，嗰個應該係共情嘅能力咯，即係嗰啲老師要 get 到啲要 get 到啲 students 嘅感受嗰啲啊嘛，所以 topic sentence 應該你唔好諗啦，係咯，要可以好啲咁樣咯。跟住我係俾咗20分啦，
我想問下咧，如果因為我同 Caleb 係撞，即係個第一個 point 係撞晒，即係我淨係寫咗 role model， 即係準備咗，跟住我應該繼續講啊，即係當 elect 佢咁樣講啊，定係開個新嘅跟住 freestyle？
我覺得講
覺得你做
係咯，唔該你。
你係 elect 咗嘛？OK 係 elect 咗票，你睇佢都話你 elect 咗，跟住你 freestyle 咗啦。
喂，唔係啊，我覺得你真係。
如果我加個 example 會太長，我喺度諗。
會啊！
我有諗到啲鳩棘 example。
唔好再加啲狗嘢。
你個 ex girlfriend。
我唔係好覺得你
你個 ex girlfriend 嗰啲就真係唔好啦。
Candidate B 係我覺得咧你嗰個發言係好 impress 咯。你嗰個第一個發言係好好咯，我覺得，即係你嗰個 logic 咧係好好咯。你講咗 good teacher 啦，跟住就令到佢哋會 understand knowledge 啦，跟住就話如果咧個 lesson 係好好嘅話咧，就會有 good marks in DSE 咁樣。跟住你係 response 咗 candidate A 嗰個 idea 就係講DSE good grade 啦，所以你係有扣到題嘅。咁咧，但係你 IR 咧就我覺得可以即係爭少少咯。你講咗 hard working 啊嘛，咁咧你一開波咧就即刻講咗 teacher 喎，即係你唔夠 set 咯，你冇即係我覺得你可以講多啲點解 hard working 係非常之重要啦，跟住就即係講多好多嘢先至講話點解 teachers 係中意呢一 type of student。咁所以咧咁所以同埋咧，因為咧你得一次發言啦，咁所以你就18分。IR 扣咗分，
其實如果你講多次咧，如果你充數少少，其實真係好苦啊。嗰陣時第一個發言我覺得冇問題啊 ，role model 啦，其實我覺得講得幾好唔差。你講嗰啲fundamental principle 係要去 measure a student handle with linear parts 啊，大量點睇落 repeating 沙字啊。嗰啲啦，雖然唔係一個單行嘅推論啦，即係係一個 PowerPoint 嘅就好似唔係一個單行推論嚟，我覺得。咁就係唔係咁多嘢推論，單行嘅推論，即係唔係一個一個 point 推論。我覺得好似 kind of PowerPoint 出嚟，即係用沙字咁樣做 critical， 即係你 relate 唔到點解喺學校要去培養一個 student 係等於一個社會屬性。所以我覺得呢個係一個PowerPoint 形式，即係拋好多 point 出嚟但係我覺得都唔差，冇問題咯。 不過咧，我想講就係同大家講呢個題目咧，其實係一個 debate 題目裏面嘅一個比較難嘅題目啦。有兩個元素大家要睇到啦，第一樣就係 notes 啦，所以要做 comparison 啦，咁你要做 comparison。第二樣就係佢咧係問緊 good teachers 係咪 educational success 啦，所以你首先要定義係 educational success 啦。所以呢個咧regular course 嘅呢個係我哋上一個禮拜係教嘅 T1 T3運總題目，呢個係問緊 X 係咪去到 Y， 所以你先定義 Y 啊嘛。你要先定義 educational success 係等於 achieving high standards of academic results 咁樣先再講啊嘛。所以就有啲可惜就做唔到呢樣嘢啦。所以DSE 係一樣啦，係啦，就 miss 咗 educational success 嘅 definition 啦。除非你能夠講到the definition of being educational successful is that they can be 佢哋係 astute 嘅，佢哋係醒目嘅，或者佢哋能夠 nurture 一啲workplace work ready 嘅 individuals 嘅，或者係啲 future ambassadors 嘅話，咁就可以 make sense 嘅 elaboration。所以我覺得爭嗰個位置就係爭你未去到 educational success 嘅定義先啦。第二個 idea 係我覺得你嗰個metaphor 咧其實都唔差，我覺得都還可以嘅。雖然可以揾到更加好，但係我覺得都唔算差。
我知佢講佢話母親嗰下我就明，即係你俾佢 water 咁樣，我知佢諗乜。
以前唔係講母親，
佢唔係 mother of God 咩
？mother of God 係嘅。
好奇怪。
咁啊但係就我覺得 OK 嘅，其實都而亦都 relate 到呢個係一個 debate argument 題目啦。通常 debate 都會 request 呢啲咁樣嘅 metaphor，咁我覺得呢度用我覺得唔錯。咁metaphor 用到啦，咁不過你講 metaphor 嘅時候有啲口窒啦，但係有啲問題啦。Individual response 都幫你拉翻返去啦。整體而言咧，創造標準工做得少咗。不過我覺得整體嘅感覺一定好過上一次，我覺得即係上一次啦，今日嘅上一次。over 27。
可以我覺得可以大聲少少，因為即係相比 Jackie 嚟講，我呢個位聽得其實係有啲辛苦，加上你講得好即係比較寬宏好 smooth 咧，有啲字兩埋一嚿係我唔係聽得到，尤其有時啲重音字真係聽唔到。
都係。
以一個唔識精嘅人選嚟講，我覺得嗰個氣勢可以再，而家你個氣勢稍薄。
有90% RAM 陪我諗住講下一隻字。
氣勢之貴。
我覺得句子方面我都唔係太擔，因為你本身已經有底㗎啦嘛。我覺得反而而家係你個氣勢強啲咧，我就會俾28分會再上手。
好。
而家就係差1分。
氣勢問下 Ben。
我退咗未啊？跟住就 Candidate。反而我覺得可以唔使咁多 impress 好似做翻。如果你覺得今次做得差，反而上一次你係想做得好啲，咁我覺得今次會做得好啲。
我兩次都做得差。
都要做得好啲。跟住一啲就你個 topic sentence 咧冇咗，你有次話先其實superficial 啊，但係就呢個你因為你成個 point 係話 educational， 即係而且可以聽明講乜嘢。你話 education success 係等於 no knowledge as well as 嗰個後面嗰刻我唔見咗。我相信我去到最尾嘅時候，我唔係講乜嘢。我相信你嘅意思係話一個好嘅 teachers 係能夠令到啲學生好清楚咁知道佢想揀嘅嘢係嘛？咁所以你就要好清楚咁講到咯。所以我諗teachers 係一個最重要嘅 factor 啦。因為 teachers 係你可以咁樣講 play a significant role in making sure students can understand the theories 類似咁樣咯，或者係類似啲 friend 咯。咁我覺得你去到嗰 part no knowledge as well as knowledge 嗰度就講明講嘢。所以後面咧對於你嘅 elaboration 後面其實我有少少混亂嘅，我好似喺你講嘢時候不斷揾緊你個方喺邊度。所以整體我覺得係你一個就唔夠好，唔係話非常之 understand 得到。另外第二嘢要留意翻你嘅body language 啦 presentation 啦，即係你嘅 gestures 啊，你嘅 eye contact 啦，就好夠啦。然後individual response 啦，都係覺得整體發言咧，其實你前面咧係話前面嗰 part 啱啱講咗啦，有少少講唔到你想講嘅嘢啦。佢 individual response 呢個問題都仍係 persist 嘅，即係都仍然係持續緊嘅。即係有時啲字係一粒一粒咁突出嚟啊，冇乜句子形成。我覺得你可以 refer 你 intention 係 regular， 你可以 refer 第4期啦。如果你有話第4期，咁第4期嗰度有份collection 咧係 for 一啲咩小明文上嘅生字嘅，咁你可以 refer 嗰一 part。overall 係18分，咁我都 agree 啊。
想問下咧，如果可唔可以再 respond 一次？其實即係佢講完話，